Okay. I am now streaming. Am I streaming? I believe I'm streaming. Alright, I'm streaming. Oh, let me just fix my chair. Tonight we are just gonna be playing a little bit more Final Fantasy XI on the Eden private server. Leveling up, doing some leveling up stuff. Oh, it's the wrong place. Ah. Might turn on the song request later. Alright, that looks good. Alib Mufalib. Laporte. White Gates. Listen to the music. Actually, it's probably not loud enough. Because I have it set to low volume. That's no good. Let's see how that sounds. Let me look. I got a feeling it's probably still not loud enough. Oh, look, this person's my party. Follow. This music here is so good. So good. I'm gonna have to get the laptop out. You better check how the music sounds. The laptop, I hope that it doesn't break. Hey, Excel Saga! Welcome to the stream. Welcome to our leveling party. It's gonna be exciting. You know, level up. Stuff. Look at my cool shades. My goldsmithing shades. I'm a real goldsmith now. Alright, that's enough of this for him. Too much sweetness. Come on, sound. Oh, dude, I can't. It just will not fix itself. Hey, Demo, how's it going? You don't like this game, but you're here to hang out? Well, I love this game, and I'm here to hang out with you, Demo. Oh, listen to that music. It's all really loud in my headphones. Hold on. I can't really tell. How's it going, Demo? Is it too loud? I think it's okay. I should turn the volume down so I can actually tell. Hello. Just testing. Hello. How much do you love the movie Jacob's Ladder? Let's see. How much do I love the movie Jacob's Ladder? On a scale of 0 to 100? Let's see. Probably love it about 91%. How about you, Demo? Pretty good? No, it's a great movie. It's a very entertaining movie. Good score. I think that's a good score. It's a good score. Yeah. You're up there. Good, yeah. Why do you ask? Did you watch Jacob's Ladder recently? Does this game remind you of Jacob's Ladder? Like, do you think that right now, like, this entire world I'm in is like a metaphysical nightmare that I've dreamed up as I lay in my deathbed? Is that what you're implying, Demo? You just saw it? Oh, that's right. You were saying before that you want to watch more horror movies, but you don't know what to watch. Well, I would have recommended that one to you. It's a good recommendation. That's a good one. It's kind of a cult classic. I would like to get sanctioned. I would like to be sanctioned. Let me see where everybody's in the map. Oh, they're all there. Okay, we should just get it and get going. We're going to get our refresh. I want to receive sanction. So in this version of the game, you can only get one of these, right? I don't remember if it... Maybe I'm thinking of... what was that expansion called? The latest one, Seekers of Aht, but I don't remember being able to get like refresh and regen and food, increased meal duration, all of that stuff together. I think that was Aht Uhrgan. But hey, Skittles, how's it going? Yeah, sure, that works. I want to rewatch Event Horizon. They just did. Oh man. It's a little bit depressing because they just did Event Horizon on Red Letter Media, and Mike just hates that movie, so they just bashed it. But I mean, it's not. It is kind of a dumb movie, but I think it's pretty entertaining. I like it. I haven't seen it that long ago. I think I'll close up. Rappo did not like it, but you liked it. Well, sounds like you have better taste than Rappo, as far as I'm concerned. And you can tell him I said that. Hi, Skittles. Have you seen Event Horizon and or Jacob's Ladder? Just asking. Oh, this music's good. Not your favorite movie? Neither of them are my favorite, but it's hard to be a favorite. Listen, it's not. Jacob's Ladder is pretty up there, though. Movie talk time. Yeah, I mean, it's no Hellraiser. It's obviously like an imitation of Hellraiser. It's just Hellraiser in space, and it's not as well done as Hellraiser 1 or 2. But it's for what it is. I think it's still pretty good. It's a pretty good movie. You know. So on the Flipsider scale, that one gets like I think it's like a 69%. 69% out of 100. That's what Event Horizon is. You laughed how deep it was. You like it for slightly, for its dumbness. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's quite stupid in like... I don't think it's quite, like, stupid in, like, a laugh out loud kind of way, though. It's more just that it's just kind of brash and... like in your face and a little bit silly, a little bit on the silly side. Some of the characters get a bit silly. Well, I've seen much stupider movies than that. I didn't think about it that way, but totally is. 69! 69, dudes! That's the number. Hey, I can't help it. That's just the number. That's the number of goodness it is, alright? We are the caves. The caves of Adim. What is it again? Idiwa Subterranea. So dark and mystical in here. Where's my party? Oh, there they are. There they come. It's my party. Mike from RLM was dead on. It's every dumb space horror cliche wrapped into a single movie. I guess so. Probably why I enjoyed it. Rabbi Haiti doesn't like sci-fi as much. I like sci-fi. I like sci-fi horror. Like Aliens. And there's a lot of good ones. Well, maybe not a lot. There's a bunch of them. But I'll just like regular sci-fi. I like classic Star Trek. Look, it's Deedlit. Deedlit is here in the chat under the form of Excel Saga. That casts the sneak spell on people. Wait, do we need invisible? We just need sneak, right? Sure. What? The crawlers are just sneaks, so why are they casting invisible? Oh, are we going like all the way to the back? Where were they going? No, you don't need. Okay, you don't need invisible here. That's what I thought. Are we going? Where are we going? All right, we're gonna level. Oh, we're going in here. It's a different place than the last time I was here. You forgot it existed. There's many horror movies. It's not like the most memorable. I mean, in the end, it is just basically an Event Horizon. It's just basically Hellraiser in space. But I mean, like Sam Neill is really entertaining in it. Like he kind of brings something, I think. The back camp for the tarantulas and crawlers. Oh. What about Jacob's Ladder? Hey, that was a good one. So, Demo, the interesting thing about Jacob's Ladder is it's one of the movies that's a big influence on Silent Hill. Especially Silent Hill 3. Some of the visual things that they went for in Silent Hill 3 are very obviously kind of inspired by Jacob's Ladder. The vibrating heads and such. But, also like the wheelchairs, and that's even in Silent Hill 1. There's a lot of Silent Hill influence in, there's a lot of Jacob's Ladder influence in Silent Hill since 1. So that's basically all you knew going into it. That's the cool thing about it. So I mean, like, that movie, Silent Hill had a bunch of influences. That movie, and of course, like Lynch stuff in general, Lynchian stuff. Basically, they decided to be influenced by all the best movies, which is a good thing. Hey, Leo, how's it going? Hi, friendo, Leo. We're playing Final Fantasy. Look, it's Final Fantasy. Look, that's me. This is me. Hold on, let me just wave at the camera. See? See, it's me. Wow! Mr. Leo's waving back. Here we are. We're gonna level up in this cave. In this cave, we're gonna kill creepy crawly thing. It's gonna be fun, Mr. Leo. Are you ready for all the excitement of slaughtering dozens upon dozens of creatures. Are these? They are all real people. In fact, you see the person right here, Deedlit? You see this person, Deedlit? They're in my chat right now. They're in the chat right now, Mr. Leo. I don't know. Maybe they're... I don't know if they're gonna... But they at the beginning... There they are, Excel Saga. A real person! Real. That's real people, Mr. Leo. Not fake people. Real people. That's the kind of realness that you get here on this stream. You don't get that anywhere else. Yeah. That's right. Emote! You like my emote? That was for you, Mr. Leo. D was Demo. They both start with the same... Their names start with the same 3 letters. Like, what are the chances? They have to be the same people. Oh, I can't do that Java mode. Oh, I'll do this one then. Random emotes. Excel Saga is also a cool anime. And also, Record of the Lotus War is a cool one. I haven't seen the original one in a really long time. Corsair, yeah. Deedlit's saying that they also need to unlock Corsair. That's my favorite job in this game. I'm gonna start leveling it eventually. That Corsair is like a pirate job in this game. That's always been my favorite job in this game. They should have that in more actual Final Fantasy games. Yeah, the Moogle coin. That's their emote. The Corsair emote, because they're gamblers. Yeah. Oh, you're doing Breath of Fire 3? Interesting. You need to do more Breath of Fire games. Yeah, they're a pirate and they're basically just, they do buffs. That's their thing. Like a support job. Dude, are we like all here? There's only 5 of us. Unless somebody's invisible. Oh, they are. Oh, there they are. Oh no, Skittles. That's okay, we can understand you well enough. Alright. I'm gonna probably go ahead and... I'll let this music play a little bit more, but we'll probably do a playlist after a little bit, because the music will probably get boring after a little while. This is not really one of my favorite tracks in the game either. It's alright, but... The game does have a lot of good music. Alcohol excuse. Oh yeah, you reminded me. I'm just gonna, you know what? They won't. I'm just gonna real quick. I'm just gonna run and just gonna grab something. Just real quick. Oh wait, I have to cast spell. Oh no, I have to cast spells. Oh hold on. Cast spells. This is a disaster. I have to cast the protection spell. Oh no, they're running off. My mushroom stew. Hold on. I'll get some alcohol later. All right, now we're playing the game. All right, hold on. Hey, Asian Waste, how's it going? Now we're playing the game. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to stand back. Right. Oh, that is large AoE damage. Look at that. That's pretty large damage. What? The sketch for your Kickstarter order? That quote? Okay, you'll have to... I'll have to take a look at that in a little bit. Alright, let's see here. Haste. Haste, gotta cast haste. It's Friday, everybody should have an alcohol excuse. Rum. Rum would be good. Rum was a good idea. I also have to erase flow. So many things I have to do. Okay, Asian waste. Cool. Cool. Oh, dude, the slow overwrites erase? God damn it. I'm gonna cast it again anyway. Let me just double check that. Slow overwrites erase. I don't like that. Well, that means you can't just overwrite it with haste then. You have to erase and then recast haste. That sucks, dude. So, what other movies have you guys seen lately? Anything else? Any other good movies? Let me know. Let me know about your movie situation. Let's see. Who else do we need to be casting haste on? Oh, so many people that need haste. Oh no. I gotta figure things out. Alright, we're on top of this now. I'm trying to be a good white mage. I gotta heal everybody. Drogonin, his class, job. He's a thief. Should cast haste on him too. I gotta cast all the haste. Nobody. Oh, I've seen that on Netflix. I haven't watched that one. But I know of that one. A cloud. Haste? Do you not have haste? I just hasted. What? I hasted you already. Who did I not haste? Wait. He is hasted. Oh, he was hasted by the other guy. Alright, now we should probably rest. Now's the time to rest. We gotta recover our MP. You love Odenkirk. Heard it was great. It's on your watch list. You love... Wait, Bob Odenkirk is in Nobody? I think I'm thinking of a different movie then. Is that... What, some old Ben Stiller episode? Yeah. I do love Bob Odenkirk. You know, he is really great on Comedy Bang Bang, the comedy podcast, whenever he would show up. But he hasn't really been on it recently that much. I do want to watch old episodes of the Ben Stiller show. That does seem like a good idea. He is nobody. Don't say that about Bob Odenkirk. That's very mean. You know, I gotta get up. Slow doesn't seem to happen too often. Oh, dude. I gotta think of an order here. D-lit should be hasted next. Just haste D-lit. Mr. Show. I need to watch that too. I need to watch the Dr. Show. Alright, and then Drogonin next. Haste him. Haste. Then Castro Gen. D-lit. Oh no, that's a lot of damage. Whoa, how did that happen? Heck. Rewatch Dr. Show. I really gotta try to watch. Yeah, there's a lot of things I want to watch. Dr. Show, Ben Stiller show, there's older comedy shows. A lot of good stuff there. I hasted all. Okay, except for the Cloud. I guess the Red Mage will be handling the Cloud's haste. Now I'll try to rest, recover. The Mount you watched yesterday, the Mount Everest sketch. Oh, from Dr. From Mr. Show, you mean? Is that a good one? I haven't seen any movies too recently. I was watching a bunch of older movies a while back, but I haven't got to see a lot of movies recently because I've been too busy catching up on streams. There's been so many streams I need to watch. Like, I was very fascinated with the macabre playthrough of Enemy. Everybody kind of is. Man, that game is... they even wrote a Kotaku article about it. It's insane. The Enemy Tempest of Violence game is amazing. I kind of want to play that myself at some point. Enemy Tempest of Violence. That's an Amiga game that looks just amazing. Basically. Again, I've got to cast haste? Oh man, there's no rest for me. I gotta cast all these spells? No rest for the blitz. Is he gonna sleep? Yeah, he's got it. Okay. Okay. That sounds pretty good. Well, I would like to watch that someday. Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and turn on the other music in a second. So that it'll be a little bit less boring for you guys. I know this is not the most exciting game to watch, if you don't know anything about Final Fantasy XI. Skittles always wants us to know that he has no idea what's going on in this game. And I get that. I understand that. But I'm just trying to keep up with all my white mage duties. I'm a white mage. I'm trying to cast white magic. Oh no, I've got so many spells to cast. Now I have to cast haste again. Odenkirk is so good. Odenkirk's amazing. Isn't he? So good. Alright, I believe we settle into a pattern here. Okay, I'm gonna look for oh! This person needs to be healed. What happened? You're taking so much damage. Stop that. So much damage. I'm gonna run out of MP in a second. Okay. Well. Okay, now I have to rest a little bit. This is a good opportunity to switch the music. My MP is very low. I'm gonna just switch off the music. I'll turn the sound effects down a little bit too. I don't know if they're loud or not. And then we can play... Oh, music! From video games. You guys like music from video games? We had links? Yeah, I know. We had a link. I know that. It was slept though. Put that off. What is that, like Mr. Show stuff? Man. I do need to catch. What came first, Mr. Show or Ben Stiller's show? And Mr. Show is... Because Odenkirk was on Ben Stiller, but he's also on Mr. Show, right? And then Mr. Show is also David Cross? Right? What's this audio like? Is this audio good? It's not Bob Odenkirk. Oh, I had that wrong. Mr. Show is not Bob Odenkirk and David Cross? Oh, okay. That's what I thought. Do-do-do. Nobody casted haste on LeCloud. I better do it. Oh, you're gonna have to haste him. I'll do it. It's okay. With Bob and David. That's right. Yeah, it was. It was. Well, I vaguely remember that. But I never really watched it, though. Oh, the link you put up was not Oddities. Oh, I see. I get it. I need to watch more Bob Odenkirk. I could use more comedy these days, you know? That would be a good idea. What other music do we have? Oh. Rayman. Do 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 do. Bow 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 bow. I'm gonna haste everybody. Everybody. Haste for everyone. Haste for all my friends. Haste for everybody. And I'm out of MP again. Oh no. Too much poison. Should I, like, cast far poison? Bother. It's too far to run over there. I'm not gonna bother. Their pajamas have the sleeves cut off. In the clip that you posted? Let's see. Do we want to listen to Nier? I guess the Nier music is timely. You guys saw that the new Nier game came out, I think, today? Did it come out today? The new Nier remaster. And they put the young guy back into it, who was in the Japanese version originally, and he got replaced by a buff dude. I don't want to have a rum and coke. I don't want to have more caffeine. I need to get to bed earlier. I shouldn't have a rum and coke. Maybe I'll just get some water. I'll just be good. Might just be good. And just drink some water for a change. Instead of alcohol. Mortal Kombat no bueno. Hey Francophone, how's it going? Tell us about Mortal... Are you talking about the new one? Tell us about it. We want to know about Mortal Kombat. Tell us all about Mortal Kombat. Give us the lowdown. Demo heard it was great. Mixed messages. Not surprising. In this day and age. What? Dude, I can't reach him. He's out of my range. Well, I'm sure that maybe like some people think it's great, and then maybe other people don't think it's not great. But you know what? I think I'm in these matters. What? Oh, he's got slow. Fuck. Dude, I'm not gonna haste him then. Oh, now I should probably. Now they're telling me that. I know, I'm trying to... Hey, I'm trying to talk to the chat and play at the same time. I know you can't erase it. I want to see Francophone's opinions. What? Oh, he's out. Ranges. No spoilers. I could care less about spoilers, but you should probably not spoil it for others that do care, I suppose. I mean, I'm not going to watch it. I mean, probably, unless from the description it sounds like something I do want to watch. But I doubt it. What happened? Oh, I see. This person got slowed as well. But I'm not gonna, dude, I'm not going to have the MP to be hasting everybody now. I'm just gonna have to wait. I should just rest now. Is this music too loud, by the way? I don't want to get the laptop back out to check. I think it might be a bit loud, right? Should probably turn it down. What? That's it. Oh, dude. What happened? They took a lot of damage. These things do a lot of damage. Deedlit just said I don't have to haste. Deedlit. However, I want to. I will as soon as I'm able to. But for right now, I'm going to take a little break. But I have MP problems at the moment. Out of range. Dude, what the... Out of range. It's not great. Does anyone not? It's got good gore and a few cool moments, but it's terrible pacing. That seems very typical for a modern movie. Like, all modern movies have terrible pacing. Pretty much. I just heard Jen. Wow. And so don't have high expectations. Oh, what? I'm sorry, what were you saying? Maybe I'll be able to rest for a second against this thing. The King's Field music is really good for this. I just thought it could have been better. I don't have high expectations. I'm not a long-time fan. I'm certainly not either. I mean, I think that the first movie is, like, relatively entertaining. Let me sit up straight. I just need some water. Water, I'm thirsty. Oh no, I have to. Damn it, they're forcing me to get up. No, wait, maybe not. The original character they created is a dud. I believe that. That's entirely what I would expect. Oh, what? Oh, dude, my keyboard. It's really bad if the keyboard malfunctions. What? Let's do it again. Oh no. Keyboard's freaking out. It just does that sometimes. It just freaks out. But it's usually pretty rare. I just hope that it doesn't happen when, like, important things are happening. Alright. Let's see. Who needs to be hasted? I can haste people now. Okay. Music's really good. Well, I believe it's. Honestly, I think I'm much more likely to agree with Francophone, but I'm not going to find out because I'm probably just going to not watch it. I mean, I do. It's the type of movie that has more potential to be good these days. Being like, I mean, if it's going to have like gore and stuff, that could help, but. The problem is that every single modern movie has bad music, without exception. That's a problem. And that's very bad for movies like that. I wasn't keeping up with the haste cycle at all. Alright, I'll start it over next time. I don't have the MP. I need the debuff too. We need these. We're not getting the debuffs on these guys. And I'm out of MP now. It's pretty bad. I don't know why I'm in such MP troubles. The last time we partied here. Okay. Well, maybe because we're not debuffing these enemies. Now it's debuffed. Now I have to rest. Alright, let's see. What happened? What? Original character's a dud. Entirely expected. I did like Sonya and Kano. Worth a watch if it's free. I wouldn't watch it for free. No, I mean, like, honestly, I just think that the chances of me liking it are too low. I mean, you know, honestly, yeah. It's not a big deal. Let me just put it like this. This is the way I've been putting it, or thinking about it lately. I'm just taking a break from movies right now. I'll come back, I'll watch more movies later. But modern movies, just taking a break. I'm gonna take a little break for a couple years, no big deal. I'm just gonna skip it. I'm gonna skip Mortal Kombat, I'm gonna skip all these movies, alright? We'll come back to them later. I don't think... Right now, I just want to watch movies from the 60s and 70s, you know? There's so many movies that are new to me. I do think there's irony in cutting out Johnny Cage, or an Asian English actor in the name of... What? They cut out Johnny Cage? For that reason? Mortal Kombat's cast is already pretty... Another reason why I don't watch modern stuff. It's... Yeah, I guess you could say it's funny. I like this music. Well, you know what? Like I said, I'm just gonna take a break. I'm taking a break. Reptile better be a reptile. You know what, Skittles? He should be the reptile from Enemy Tempest of Violence. Then I'd watch it. That's the only way I would watch the new Mortal Kombat is if it has Enemy Tempest of Violence references in it. That's the only way. Then I would think about it. Now I have MP. Let's just haste everybody again. Everybody's got to have haste. I'm too close now. I think. Or no. What is the distance? What is the range? Haste. On curing. 24? 20? Just 20, I think? I guess just 20. Just stay at 20. It shows you the range at the top right corner there. I want to stay maximum range so that I'm out of their freaking AoE range. If I'm actually paying attention, I can do that. It's so hard to pay attention while you're looking at your chat. CGI budget not great? Oh, I can imagine. Hey, Frozen Craft Blast, hello to you. Welcome, new person to the stream. I'm sorry, I'm still a little bit scatterbrained right now. You'll just have to forgive me. Haste! Haste! The music's not too loud, by the way, is it? Let me know if it's too loud. I don't think it should be too loud. But let me know if it is. Bad CGI in the rep. Yeah. I mean, the first Mortal Kombat is fun in a way I could get behind. Okay, we got enough haste. I didn't haste the Cloud. Does he need it? Let me check. He's already being hasted by the Red Mage, so I don't have to worry about him. So that's good. Let's worry about the buffing right now. It's very important to get these debuffs. Oh, I have to redo the protection buffs. Oh, no. Let's see if the Red Mage will just come forward and know. Let's see if he'll know. Is he going to come forward? Yeah, he's coming forward. Okay, good. He knows. Good. So now I gotta recast this spell on the whole group. Defense. And Shell. Protect and Shell. Classic Final Fantasy spells, of course. Alright. My MP is getting chewed through so fast. What's happening? I'm too attention pulled all over the place. Because we're at a higher level camp. Yeah, maybe. Spoiler? Yeah, I guess you should try to avoid spoilers for people who care. Get up! Okay, I've got to recast haste immediately. Recast haste. But I should cast slow first. Oh, he has slow. Fuck. He's got slow. I gotta heal this guy. Oh, no. He blinked. Okay, heal him. Okay, now cast haste. Wait, oh, I forgot I have to erase him first. Fuck. Oh no, it overwrites it. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought actually it didn't overwrite it. Haste does overwrite slow. Or did it just wear off in the nick of time? I think it overrid it. Only the dire mites? Oh, that was slow from the defoliator, so slower level? Oh, is that why? Oh. I see. That's good to know. Okay, I get it now. The awful Street Fighter movie, Tuesday! For me, it was just Tuesday. Just Tuesday. I can't, man, I can't look at chat at all right now. I have to just focus on what I'm doing. It's terrible. I can't look at chat at all. I need to just focus. Good music, though. And I'm out of MP. I'm just completely out of MP now. Well, that's bad. Up the red mage has got some. Man, then I'm having a lot of trouble with the MP. So the music's definitely not too loud, right? It's probably just loud in my headphones. I feel like it's loud. Like an old Jewish woman. Good job on the heels. Is he talking to me? Are you saying that because you're watching the stream, LeCloud? I was, if you're watching the stream right now, let me just say, I was not playing my best there. I need to actually, I don't think I can look at this chat at all. Sorry, Skittles, I'm gonna miss you. No, I need to be a little bit more super attention right now. We have to get these debuffs on these guys. For one thing, I'm gonna just wait on the haste right now. I'm just gonna wait a second. I'm just gonna make sure that... Okay, good. See, that landed. That's good. Okay. Alright, now I gotta start with... haste. And regen. Some debuffs. Okay. I can't even, I don't have time to use my ring. Okay, just cast haste on him instead. I'll switch the order up there since David is pulling right now. Gem. Need to cast haste and Vila when David comes back. Oh, I'll just cast more regen. What about LeCloud? LeCloud is hasted. Regen. Oh, there's Chigos here? Street Fighter US cartoon. The horrible yeah, all the American versions of those cartoons were always really bad. Those were always really bad. Okay. Okay, Dynamite. These Dynamites are definitely tougher. We have to be careful. We need to get the debuffs on. I need to get the debuffs. Oh, but I should probably heal first. Heal. Okay, actually, no. Now, cast Paralyze. I wonder if this is far enough away. 20.2 from the Dynamite. I wonder if that's far enough away. Resisted Paralyze. Try again. Paralyze. Oh, resisted slow. Darn it. Okay, he has regen. Okay. Let's try blind. Oh, paralyzed landed. Okay. Alright. Half health. I won't bother with slow now. It's too late for that. Alright, and there's enough haste. Need more regen. I'm praying for no slow. I'm gonna rest now. Now I should just rest. Just pray. Rest and pray. I'm gonna try to aggressive rest. Let's see. Maybe I can look at chat real quick. Ron Perlman. Yeah, Jennifer said that she watched part of the new Mortal Kombat and that she liked some of it. But that, I don't think that it does not at all mean that I might like it. You don't need a live action Mortal Kombat movie story. The story in MK11 is what you want. I don't know. I mean, like, I've seen a little bit of 11 and it doesn't look good. It doesn't. It kind of like the writing gives me bad vibes. But I don't know. The story in Mortal Kombat has never been good. They've always been enjoyable in the same way that Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is enjoyable in a kind of so bad it's good kind of way. That's an example of so bad it's good. That came up on the last stream. Anything that Rockstar makes is either so bad it's good or bad. I don't know. I've heard people actually like some of their story content in their later games, but I find that hard to believe. Oh, I forgot to debuff. Oh, well, at least I got some good resting. Oh, I hope don't get damage. I can't cure. I'm not close enough. Uh-oh. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. He's gonna get cured. I'm just gonna cure 4. Be safe. And I have to recast haste. Damn it. And I haven't debuffed yet. Try to just get some paralyze on it. Get paralyzed. I don't know if anybody's casting Dia. I'm just gonna go ahead and cast it. I probably should save the MP though. Okay, let's just try paralyze again. Okay. I have to haste Diva now. And then we're gonna go with Uhrgan next. Jen. I need to cast haste. 10 seconds. Cure again. Oh. Okay, that's fine. Haste Uhrgan. Is that slow? Is he slow? No, he's not slow. More regen. More regen would be good. The Minecraft movie. Manhunt and Bully. Oh yeah, Bully is one that people mention as being like actually good. I don't know. I have never even looked at it. I couldn't say. Maybe it is. I mean, I guess I can't. Maybe it's just San Andreas that it's just so hard to imagine them like writing good things. I don't know, based on what I've seen. It's so hard to imagine. That's all. But I mean, maybe they have. But then again, I don't know. My tastes are pretty specific. Stuff that other people think is well written, I often tend to disagree. All of RDR2, boy did it keep on going. Yeah, it's an ADD nightmare. I have no idea. Oh yeah, Red Dead Redemption is another one that a lot of people seem to like. I wonder if I would. I get the feeling I wouldn't. But I like Western stuff, generally. I like it more than I used to. I used to think it was all boring. But now I like it. Shit! I guess I have to get up. I need to debuff. Okay, now I'm gonna get up. Ooh, Super Mono. I mean, Seiken Densetsu 3 music. That's good. Please, get paralyzed. Get paralyzed. I hope that paralyze works. It works! Oh, that's good. That's good news. Slow. Get slow. I guess we'll try blind, too. gen. Will I actually have time to, Oh, he's taking massive damage. The cloud is taking massive damage, don't die. Come on, let me get to you. Let me just get to you. I need to haste again. No, I don't have the MP. Oh, no. Cure 4. Cure 3. Regen him too. Oh, he died. Oh, dude. Well, I guess I should have cured him more aggressively, but it's too late now. I'm gonna run out of MP soon anyway. I can't even raise him at the moment. I don't really have any MP left. You're gonna have to just forget about haste. I don't have any MP left. Alright, now it's the time where I have to rest. And now would probably be a pretty good time to go run and grab some water. I can't do anything at the moment. Okay, now I have to raise. We have to raise. Oh, raise 2. I don't have raise 3. I don't know when you... I think raise 3 is like level 68. Raise 2. It's 3 for 800. You know what you could have helped? Yeah, I mean, if I'd cured more aggressively... I should have just cured forward. I could have prevented that, but curing aggressively, you know... 800 is pretty big. That's pretty big head. What can you do? Alright. Catch up with chat. Can't stay focused, the story will crawl. That's the challenge of an open world game. But Arthur Morgan is very... Are you talking about RDR? Red Dead Redemption? It does a good job of immersing you into a Western movie and Western fiction. Oh, while Red Dead Redemption 2 immerses you into an facility. So you're saying the 1 is like way better. You know, I haven't really... I don't know anything about those games. Oh, Final Fantasy 14. Original music. I like that. That's interesting to hear that somebody likes 1 a lot better than 2. For the writing... I guess I haven't really heard or like read too much about those games. I just haven't really been interested. I guess I'm a little interested though. Because in theory I do like Western stuff, but I don't know. It's definitely not a priority. There's just so many games, but I wouldn't be opposed to trying Red Dead Redemption 1. A lot of people like 1 better. I did not know that. Now I feel like the music's like quiet now, right? I'm turning it up. I think this song is quiet on the thing. I'm gonna turn this one. I'm gonna turn up. It needs to be loud. This is awesome. This song's so good. After L.A. Noire, you stopped playing them? That game, I guess that one's pretty divisive, huh? I don't know. The only game of theirs I've ever played is just Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and I sort of liked it. But the story is just, like, ridiculous. Like, it feels more like a parody than, like, a real... I don't know. I mean, like... I've only seen bits and pieces of their other games, but they sort of gave me the impression that that's kind of how all their games are. Well, I got the impression that their newer stuff tries to be more serious. Maybe to its detriment. You like this setting? I like the setting for L.A. Noire as well. But I don't know if I like the game or not. The open world got in the way of this story. That's very typical, isn't it? That's very typical of like that time and even now. That's the problem. Is like that's kind of the problem with like a lot of modern games. Is that they just stick things in them that are popular without really thinking about how it all fits together in a package, right? In a general sort of way. Yeah, like, why would you even... It's true. That seems like a very narrative-focused game, so why would you even make that open world? It doesn't make any sense. You're right. Performance on cases did not matter. What? Well, what do you mean by performance? You just yelled at everyone and called them liars. Oh, in the game? Because it didn't matter. Oh, so... Wait, so you're saying it doesn't matter what you do or how you play the game? Like, what responses you give and stuff like that? That doesn't matter? So it's all just simply for effect, and nothing you do matters. Is that what you're saying? Is that how it is? Like it's all for effect, and nothing you do matters? Can you get spoilers? If nobody in the stream cares, I guess. I don't care. I don't know if I would ever play it or not. I mean, it's definitely not high priority for me. I mean, maybe you could try to be a little bit oblique. But it doesn't seem like anybody really cares. Paralyze, missed. Got paralyzed again. Paralyzed. Low, hit. Gen. Uh-oh. Give me a little time. Paralyzed hit. Beat Dragon and taking damage. Samasaki. Here. Heal Dragon. Heal. Gen. Rest. Song too loud? Yeah, sorry. That's at a way different volume from the last song. How's that? Is that better? Yeah, that L.A. Noire, I don't know a lot about it, but it's a game that people seem to like when it first came out. But when people look back on it, they seem to not like it as much. I only ever hear negative things about it now. Like, after the fact. With you know, with hindsight and time. I only ever hear negative things about it. Like, what were they thinking? Kind of thing. No. A magic burst? Oh. I didn't even know they were doing skill chains. Paralyze. Missed. Missed, gotta get it. We still need to put haste on D-Lit. I better do that now. Oh, damage. Did Paralyze hit? Paralyze missed again. Cure, just do Cure 4. Alright, let's try Paralyze one more time. Oh, that damage. Oh, boy. Oh, wow. Look at that damage. That damage. I hope somebody doesn't die again. Shoot, 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 shoot. Wrong. Tomb Raider. Wow, that spell did insane damage. Is there... Does that have like an element? Is that just like a physical? I think it's physical, right? Like there's no bar spell for that, right? I think this is... Is this Tomb Raider 3? Pretty sure this is the title track from Tomb Raider 3. Tomb Raider 3 was kind of the last one to actually have amazing music. Like, Tomb Raider 4 music was kind of a step down, because it was a different guy, it was not Nathan McCree. And 5, I think I only listened to it briefly. I don't think 5 was that good either. It was alright. And then, you know, they never really got better. Like, the Crystal Dynamics Tomb Raiders, they had okay music, but it was a little bit bland. It was not very memorable. It was a different style. They didn't do the old style. They just like a more standard kind of music that, like ambient music playing, much more normal, like standard kind of music, which is just ultimately pretty boring, unfortunately. Okay, I need to haste again. More haste. More haste. The haste. Haste. Oh, dude, I love this song. It's amazing. From one of the games I want to kind of play this Halloween, maybe. Really good soundtrack in that Lone Survivor game. Lone Survivor indie game on Steam. Which is very rare for an indie horror game. An indie game at all. I guess it's not, I don't know. It seems pretty rare. I guess. Well, I mean, a soundtrack this good is very rare for an indie game. That's for sure. I mean, you might have some that have like some decent music, even good music, but very rarely is it going to get to as high as amazing music. I don't think. Shock G died yesterday. I don't know who Shock G is. I don't know who Shock G is. Alright, I'm gonna just try to stay down for a second. Oh, what? They have a link. Oh, no. Never mind. Okay, hopefully that sleep landed. I think it did. We need the buffs here. Oh, the thing's dying pretty fast. Okay, that's good. I don't need Tourette's right now. No. I guess I may as well. A little bit. Twi'lek Jedis? Oh, I don't know about that. I'm gonna stay down a little bit. Yeah, let's try to stay down. Oh, I need to recast haste though. Nah, I guess I better just get up, debuff, haste. Stupid haste. Always needing to be casted. I gotta recast this and debuff. Gen. The Humpty Dumpty. Good music. Humpty Dance. Okay. What? I don't know any of this stuff. I did not know that. I don't know who that is. That's too bad though. Doing the best I can. This music's pretty intense. From Maggio, the Super Nintendo game that Skittles got us to play. But that game has been kind of making the rounds for being very interesting, cool Super Nintendo game. Or Super Famicom game. How much MP can we get back? Let's just try to get a little bit more back here. I want to debuff this thing, but a little bit more, a little more MP. Can we get more? More. As much as we can get. Okay, now I'll debuff it. I'm out of range. Uh-oh. Oh, I should probably cure. Out of range. Paralyzed was resisted. I'm gonna have to ignore haste right now. Try to paralyze again. Alright, I'll try to recast haste now. Resisted. Dead anyway. I need Diablo 2 music. Remember that? Maximum debuff. This music is appropriate for this setting. I'm gonna skip this song actually. Try the next one. I'm okay with this one. It's not really appropriate, but I'm okay with it. Now it's time to relax. Sit back and relax. Everything's okay now. Everybody's hasted. Got some regen. Oh, the cow's taking some damage. He'll be alright. He looks fine. Got the paralyzed. Everything's good. Right, guys? Rest just a little bit more. A little bit more. More haste. We need more paralyzed. Regen. Paralyzed worked. Haste. Try to blind me, dude. I even blinded it. Perfect. Good version of this song. More ease music. Alright, now the MP is looking good. MP situation is very good now. This is more like it. Now things are moving along a little bit better. Everybody's got the haste. Everything's looking good. Darn feisty Dynamite does not want to get paralyzed or slowed. What a jerk. What a big jerk. Now, okay, now he's paralyzed. Good. Now I need to erase. Alright, that's fine. Let's try to rest now. Oh, I have to recast haste. In second thought, I better just recast haste. Let's start now. He slowed again. Alright, that's okay. Buffing. Paralyzed. Slowed. Regen. Oh, this. Okay. Alright, yeah, okay. Did I not? I guess his haste must have got taken off. Now we'll try to rest. Good time to rest. You like L.A. Noire, but if being open world is what threw some people off? The world doesn't have much to do in it? Yeah, it seems like it's one of those aspects they just kind of did, just because it was the thing to do. Maybe also because, like, those are the only kind of games they knew how to make. Maybe it detracted from some other areas of the game. You like the detective aspect a lot? Well, Asian Waste says that, like, it didn't matter what you did towards the result of the case, like how you interrogated people or whatever. Made no difference. Or maybe I misunderstood. It's a good song. Debuff. Nullifies any reason to any of the cases correctly. I see. That seems like a problem. That does seem like a problem. think I debuffed it. I know I slowed it. Oh, shit. Did it get paralyzed? It didn't get paralyzed. I'm gonna try again on the paralyze. Let's try it again. I need to... Alright, let's see here. Need more regeneration. We resisted again. Fucker. So I'm just gonna try one more time. It's worth it. One more time on the paralyze. Resisted again. 3 times. I'm gonna try a 4th time. It still has a decent amount of health left. I'm gonna try one more time with the paralyze. That's it. Alright, no. It's gonna be dead soon anyway. It doesn't matter now. He resisted 4 times in a row. Disappointed parent with that statement. Oh, where did all the damage come from? Oh my goodness, look at all that damage. Oh, the damage. Wow. It's a lot of damage. Oh my goodness. I'm still gonna stay down anyway, though. If I take care of it. I'm not a parent, freaking disappointed. Well, yeah, I mean, like, same here, Asian Waste. Well, I'm not disappointed because I just don't even give modern games a chance anymore. So I have no opportunity to be disappointed. I'm not disappointed with what I've seen of Nier Replicant. Yeah, that looks like one of the few remasters where I actually think they might have done a good job. I guess remaster is what I want, though. But it's a little bit more than a remaster, right? It is more of like a They said it was a version upgrade. That's the way that Yoko Taro put it, like a version upgrade, which is fun. Everybody's trying to come up with different words for like remaster, remake, all this. Reimagining is... That was always a pretty fucked one. Wait, is he hasted? I don't know what's going on anymore. Something FK would say? That is a real, true flip-sider quote right there. Hey, Skittle, do you recognize this music, right? Oh, don't die, Sanosaki. This is from Xenogears. This is the Shabbat theme from Xenogears. Oh no, I should be resting more. I'm just gonna not debuff this, whatever it is. More important to rest here. Patent Sony is looking to put into effect? No, I haven't heard anything about that. Is this something bad? You remember no music from Xenogears? Oh, that's right. I forgot that you don't remember music. Well, this is from Xenogears. It's from Shabbat, the floating city. And we've talked about it before because we pointed out that it sounds very much like that one song from Chrono Trigger when you're in the city in the past, Zeal. It's like the Xenogear version of Zeal. Oh, KOTOR? They just announced a KOTOR remake. That sounds like something that they would do. I can't say I have much stock in that. I'm not a big BioWare person. Like, yeah, I'm not really that interested in that. I mean, I would, even with the Nier remaster they just put out, I'd still rather would play the original. I mean, I don't want to play any remaster until I play the original, you know? But that remaster does look good. I guess remasters is what I want these days. Yeah. It's remakes that I don't want. I don't want remakes. I want remasters. It seems like they did tweak some things, improve some things. They added back in the original character. I guess that's okay. I'm alright with that. And that is the original, like, maker of the game doing that, too. It's a lot different than, like, when some different company freaking remakes the game. The completely different company that has, like, no understanding of, like, what the original process was, or design philosophy. Ah, Persona 1 music. Anyway. That Nier Master looks good. But probably not going to get it. I know that I'm not going to play it. I doubt I'll have time to play it, you know. I don't know when I'm going to even get back to playing the original Nier. I really want to get back to, and I want to stream. I want to start the game over, and I want to, like, play through it on stream fully. But I have to find time to do that. AI that will mimic a player's actions during the game will play the game for you. Oh, dude. I leveled up. That's good fun. Probably needed that MP. I like this music for this game. That's funny. Yeah, I've got to play Live a Live. I've got to play Dragon Quest XI. I've got to play. I still want to. I want to. There's a PC-88 game I want to play called Zeliard. So many things to play. I still have a couple other new games I need to play, like Kingdom Hearts 3. Someday I'm gonna eventually play that. Imagine that. So many games we need to play. There's a bunch of games I want to replay through Catherine. I want to do like a playthrough Catherine full body. That's another thing I want to do. There's so many games to play, Skittles. When are we gonna have time for all of them? There's so many games. A lot to think about. A lot of the same songs. Oh, in Nier? Yeah, that usually is cause for concern. Like, if you're like talking about a game that has an amazing legendary soundtrack, you kind of don't want them to change it. But I don't know. I kind of trust them to generally do it okay, I guess. Still, that's another reason why you gotta play the original first. As long as you're just tweaking them. Man, the Demon Souls game, they just wrecked the soundtrack. They just destroyed it because they had absolutely no understanding of, like, what made the original one good. Don't get me started. I don't know. All these remasters though and remakes and stuff, even the ones that are good, like the Nier one looks like they did a good job, but I still don't want to play it. I just played the original. The only remasters I would be interested in playing would be the ones where I played the original, like fully. What exactly am I doing here? Oh, do I need to explain that? Maybe you did come in later. I don't know if I really properly explained it. Basically, we're leveling up triangles. It's an experience point party. Pretty standard one in Final Fantasy XI. I guess I should talk about the actual game I'm playing. Amazing adventure. KOTOR remake. This is a typical experience point party. We've come to this cave, and we are killing crawlers and dire mites. Basically, bugs. We're killing a variety of bugs. We're just trying to level up. And one person who's called the puller goes and pulls enemies to the party, and then we just kill enemies over and over again. I guess this is considered a little bit archaic in like modern MMOs, but I never really got behind the whole quest thing to level up.
Is all that remains of a once powerful mage.
This is how you level up in Final Fantasy XI. You just kill monsters a lot over and over again. But it is fun because, you know, you have to actually work together in a party and stuff. And that's good. Teamwork. The song is good. Oh, now it's time to rest. I hope that I can rest. I should be able to do that. I'm just curious to hear from the enemies. They're over there. You know, maybe it's the... See, I'm playing as a white mage right now. Hold on, this music's too intense. I can't think. I need something a little bit lighter. This music's too intense. What? Stop taking damage. You see the big crawler thing over there? That is an enemy. They're all fighting it over there. That's my party. So it's the 6 of us. I'm playing as the white mage. And then this little guy to my right, that's the Taru. He's a red mage. And we're the healers and buffers for the party. And them over there, they're the ones doing all the fighting. And yeah, you're not seeing them, I guess, because I was kind of zoomed out and a little bit far away. You know. You see the defoliator? You see him over there, the defoliator? That's him. We've been fighting millions of those now. Yeah, I never liked the idea of, like, getting your experience from quests, which is essentially just, like, a series of chores that you do by running from point A to point B to point C to point D. I just found it just boring. But I mean, like, I can get why some people would find this boring, but at least with this, there's, like, an element of teamwork and everybody has to do their job properly and all that, and, you know... Kind of makes more sense for an MMO. Just a camera angle. Yeah, I did kind of zoomed out. Zoom in more so you can like kind of see a little bit better. I don't do any of the real work, but I get some of the credit. Exactly, Skips. I'm good at that. That's my favorite. My favorite skills. Look, not D-Lit's, there's D-Lit. Somebody just did a lot of damage to this dire mite. Bum, 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 bum. An MMO where you don't get character progression from grinding, you get it from quest path progression. Isn't that just like all of them? Isn't that just every single one? I thought that was just every modern MMO. You can't do them all, but the quest choose your character class, character story, character alignment. I mean 0 XP. I mean that's pretty close to how it is in like a lot of MMOs though. It's pretty close. Or you just run dungeons. Which is also, I don't know. I'm okay with the whole thing of running dungeons, I just don't like the whole dungeon finder thing. I don't like them when things are like automated too much. I mean, I guess what I really want from like an MMO is to like bring back a feeling of exploration. But you don't really see that. I don't know. I give up. I've given up on MMOs a long time ago. I've given up on them ever, like, being good again. This might not be the best music for this. Nothing like MMOs do it? Oh, really? Well, I mean, forget about like where you get the experience points from. I want like MMOs where there are just get rid of quests. I want an MMO with no quests. I hate the concept of quests. That's what I really want. Like have one overall overarching quest and then that's it. No tasks. No villagers giving you chores to do. It's nothing. You just go, you do what you want to do. Wouldn't that be amazing? I want an MMO that has absolutely no quests whatsoever. Except for like one main quest, and then that's fine. That would be great. I mean, that would be very interesting. Build determined by the quest your character does. By the quest your character does. Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. Like, determining their build and, like, their class and stuff, everything. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, that could be interesting. That's a pretty extreme idea. I don't know exactly how you would implement that, though. But, you know, that always runs into the problem of, like, you know, how do you balance builds and stuff? When you have builds and or character classes that are too free-form, it's just so impossible to actually balance them. And it just makes everything so difficult. That's why a lot of RPGs just do static classes, because you can actually balance them that way. Otherwise, you just can't overbalance them. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to shortchange the hates a little bit here because I have the MP. MP is getting a little low. Need to shortchange haste a little bit. I'm just gonna hope that these buff land. I can't even heal them. I'm really trying to get paralyzed. This would be a good time for Curaga, actually, but I don't even have an MP for that. Let me see if I can get a little bit back. It'd be a really good time to use Curaga. Or maybe I should just Benediction here. I'm just gonna freaking Benediction. I'm just gonna Benediction. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah. It's a really good time to Benediction, actually. That's my 2-hour special super special ability. That's what it's officially called. No, I'm kidding. The super special 2-hour super special ability. Oh, they're gonna take a break anyway. The request next attempted to be like that, but it was too big of a concept. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Excel Saga. Yeah, I know. Are you talking about the Xenosaga music? Yeah, that's pretty good. 100% procedure. Yeah, it is. It's too big of a concept for anybody to figure out. Usually trying to actually do stuff like that, where like all of your actions determine how your character progresses, they just end up being just completely... It's too hard to like balance... It ends up being there's too many ways to exploit it. It's impossible to just manage that. It's too freeform. It's very difficult. I don't know if any game has ever done it really well without just having like a really limited system. Yeah. I don't know. They can do that to like in limited ways, but there's Final Fantasy II. Or just simply like not having a class system. I mean, like having progression come from like just the things you do, like that's out of control. Just simply having like, instead of just doing away with like a job system or a class system, that alone is pretty difficult to pull off. But you can kind of do that. Some games have sort of pulled that off a little bit. Can I pull it together so I can like actually buff everybody at this range? 9. Let's see. No. Not quite. I don't know, maybe that's close enough. 9. Let me try it. Let me see if I cast it here, if it'll cast on him. Oh, it does. So the range is at least 9. Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's interesting, but That's kind of not really my thing. Like these sort of like weird, or maybe I guess like trying to be like really realistic kind of progression systems. I'm kind of more interested in like finding new ways in MMO to make exploration seem exciting. Because like to me, the number one problem with like all MMOs or online games is that they just lack excitement. It's like it's always the same shit. Even when they like throw in some new concepts, it just feels the same. They all feel the same. It's always the same shit, and it's never exciting, and it feels like you're going around and doing chores instead of actually like exploring a world. You're never really exploring a world. Like how to make an MMO where it feels like you're exploring a world and there's like excitement. How to do that? Let's see somebody actually like forget about like progression systems. Just make them exciting again. Is that possible? And it's, I mean, based on every MMO that's come out in like the last 20 years, apparently it's an incredibly difficult thing to do. Basically, Minecraft is the future. What? Music. Yeah, this has always been like the most fun, exciting MMORPG to me. I mean, the excitement isn't exactly there anymore because you know you like know the game too well, but in short bursts it can be. But even now, like even today, like in short bursts, this game can be very exciting. But it's also like kind of a comfort thing as well because I'm also the one that I'm most familiar with. Building and digging. You see, that's not really what building and digging is not really what I'm looking for either. Honestly, I don't want building or digging. I want exploration and I want a feeling of excitement, but I don't want any crafting or building or digging in the game. I kind of actively don't want any of those things. Yeah. More just like adventure. That stuff is too, I don't know. That changes like the whole game. Boobs? I don't not want that. Yeah, I mean, that's not exactly what I'm talking about, but that also is good. Skittles, you know me so well. You literally want a walking simulator? No, I mean, I'm not saying anything about, like, the gameplay. I'm saying just in general, I want a game that is exciting, has a feeling of adventure, exploration. I'm not talking about, like, I still want it to have, like, combat. Like, I still want it, like, I'm generally thinking of, like, a fantasy adventure. I'm not saying anything specific, but it might be cool if it was, like, dark fantasy, like Dark Souls, because that appeals to me. Or it doesn't have to be, though. It could be just be something different. I don't know. There's actually, like, modern setting might be really cool. Yeah, that's something that I thought about. Like, there's very few MMOs that, like, go for, like, a modern setting. Like a Shin Megami Tensei kind of, like, post-apocalyptic, but sort of modern-ish kind of post-apocalyptic setting. I love the setting in Shin Megami Tensei games. Something like that would be awesome. There's a variety of things that they could do that I would be willing to try out. But again, and yeah, I wanted to have combat. I wanted to have, like, I don't know. I think there's a lot of interesting things they could do. All I'm saying is I want an MMO to be exciting. There's 100 different ways you can do that. And there's precisely 0 games that do any of those things. Maybe not 0, but basically, kind of. They do it right, or they actually succeed. Unless you go back to the older ones, kind of. sweet-coated. There's 100 ways you can make it exciting, but you will have none of them. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that, like, aside from, like, some of these early MMOs, there aren't any modern ones that, like, at all manage to, like, feel exciting. Or they don't have a sense of adventure, or you don't really explore. Like, modern MMORPGs don't really have exploration because there's constantly, like, markers telling you, like, where to go. Which is one of the problems with quest systems. It's essentially you always going from, like, A to B to C to D. The gameplay never really involves you, like, actually looking around and trying to find something. Everything tells you what to do, where to go. But even if, like, I'm not even talking about, like, not having markers. Like, even if it's like a quest where it's like, go kill 5 of these, or go find this, that's still not what I want. I don't want anything in the game telling me, like, do this, do that. Like a game where you just decide what you want to do. How about that? Is that so wrong? Is that something that we can't do? You can't have a game where you, like, decide what you want to do with your time? Is that not allowed? How about just that? How about a game where you decide what you want to do, and you don't have a million NPCs telling you, do this, do that? How about that? Is that... No, that's crazy. That's ridiculous. Sorry, never mind. I'm just talking crazy. You can't have that. What was I thinking? I hate it when the goddamn Steam overlay, like, freaking pops up with, like, oh, this person's doing this thing. I don't care. Man, I need to just start, like, turning off Steam. Steam is, like, it's the worst. Steam is the worst. My blood pressure, I'm really intense right now. Oh, I know. I am kind of, because, like, trying to actually play this game can be a little bit demanding on your attention level. Just by itself. So trying to do it while you stream is actually, like, really intense, to be honest. It's hard. It's really hard to, like, play this game and, like, do a decent job of, like, playing your job well. And also, like, freaking pay attention to your chat and talk to people. It's a challenge, alright? It's challenging, but I'm not complaining. I'm doing my best here. Is the music in this game not good, or just tired of it? No, I mean, it is good. Actually, I think the music in this game is very good. However, the music in this particular area is not really that... You know what? Let's go back to the music from the game. Let's go back to the music in the game for a little bit. Let's just do it for a bit. Let's just hear the music from the game. We need to hear it for a bit. Just for variety. No, it's good. It's just that it's gonna be the same battle music, like, over and over. I don't know. It's just, I thought it would be more fun to have the variety of the song sets. I think it's good to... listen to... I do want to have the music from the game at the same time. This is what the battle music sounds like. There are a variety of battle tracks, but we'll only hear this one in this area. But it's good. The game's soundtrack is, like, overall pretty amazing. Yeah, story game. Or you can have one where you build a twisted world. Like, why do you have to build, though? I don't want a game... I don't... Like, a quest... I'm saying, like, you know, you can still have, like, an overall quest. I just don't want, like, all... I know that's probably a lot to ask to have a game with no quests, but at least keep them minimal. That's one thing I really liked about, like, Breath of the Wild, is that the quests in that game are actually, like, very minimal. Like, a lot of the things you're doing in Breath of the Wild, you kind of decide for yourself. That's one of the things that people don't really talk about, but that's one of my favorite things about Breath of the Wild. Like, for the most part, you're deciding what you want to do. You explore where you feel like exploring, you're finding stuff. It's very good. And you're not, like, being told what to do and just like, fulfilling tasks. There's, like, a pet peeve for me, like, right now in video games. Because it's, like, so... Freaking modern games are so riddled with, like, tasks and chores for you to do. Achievements, quest systems, all this stuff. Because it's a really excellent way for the developers to have the game, obviously. But... Man, it's kind of the worst. Yeah, so the music in this area, it's kind of nice, but it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite track in the game. Far from it. The Premonition 2 has spoiled me. Well, I mean, not really Asian Waste, because, like, I mean, like I just said, I mean, it's not an MMO, but at least as far as, like, a single-player open-world game goes, like, again, like, Breath of the Wild is a pretty good example of, like, what I'm talking about. But in a single-player MMO, I mean, you could do a single-player game. You could do that in, like, an open-world game. I'm just saying, like, no, I'm not, you attack things without purpose. You decide the purpose, right? I mean, I'm not saying you don't attack things without purpose. I'm just saying, like, you would still be rewarded. You would still find treasure. Like, you would still get experience points. There's, like, all kinds of ways to reward the player for doing things. It wouldn't have to be a game where you, like, do things without purpose. I don't think that's true. Definitely tone down story content in MMOs, yeah. Like stories in MMOs, it's just kind of cross purposes. It's not the worst idea in the world, but single player games are just a better vehicle for story. It doesn't make a lot of sense to have, like, a lot of story in a massive multiplayer game. It doesn't make any sense. Not familiar with Monster Hunter World, isn't that game mostly exploring killing things? No, not really, Franco. There's definitely not much emphasis on exploration. It's essentially like a very mission-structured game. You go on a series of missions to, like, defeat basically monsters. There is some exploration. You have, like, territories that you explore, and you have to find the monster within those territories. And you have to kind of, like, get used to their behaviors, like learn where their, like, layers are and stuff like that, and track them down. So there's a little bit of exploration in that sense, but it's not really an exploration-focused game. It's much more of, like, a mission-based monster-killing game. It is a cool game, though. I do like Monster Hunter, but it's not really what I'm talking about. Dynamic and chaotic. Chaotic, yeah. I mean, I'm not against that, I guess. But it's not exactly how I would describe it. Chaotic, dynamic? That's cool too. That's cool too, dynamic. Dynamic, chaotic, I guess so. I guess chaotic. Yeah, I mean, I like the sound of that kind of. Just so long as you can have it be dynamic and chaotic without having like tons of quests and chores and tasks, then that's fine with me. I fucked up the haste rotation. Personally wanted a world where the auction house is gone, NPC merchants gone, the worlds are migrating. Yeah, I mean that would be interesting, but that does kind of create its own problems, though. Yeah, I don't think that you like in my vision of an MMO, like it'd be okay to try something like that, but it's not really necessary. Like I don't think that auction houses and NPC stores are really the problem. But it could be interesting. I think that's tough to do, though. But I guess that is how like the really early ones were like. Quests are generated by the players. Or just... I mean... That could be interesting. Like, EVE Online is kind of like that, right? More driven by player-to-player. Yeah, it sounds like you want to kind of see that taken to an extreme. Which, isn't the closest thing to that basically like EVE Online? From what I've heard. I never tried it. But from what I've heard, that's the closest you can get to that. But it kind of presents like its own issues and problems, but it's interesting for people who like that kind of thing. Shit, don't fuck up. Benefit of space. Well, I mean, space is just a setting. You could do the same thing not in space. It's definitely doable.
Am I still leveling? Yep. This is still the same experience point party. Yeah, we've been leveling for... Parties like this can sometimes go for like hours. It takes a while. You gotta grind a lot. And these older MMORPGs... Yeah. Still in the exact same spot, Mr. Leo. Just killing tons of crawler bugs and giant spider-ish things. Wasn't that great, Mr. Leo? Look at how many creatures we slaughtered. Isn't that great? Slaughtered. And I'm just healing people. I just heal. Full of healing. Oh, he came after me. Look at that. For a second there. My cure was too big at the beginning there. I was just being careless because I thought he doesn't care about me, but he did care about me. Oh, ooh, what happened? Oh wow, oh my goodness. How do they all take so much damage so quick? Crazy. I knew this because I was talking. MP's getting low again. Leveling takes a while. Well, let's see what level I am right now. I think I did level up one time, so I should be like level 63. Level 75 is the max level in this game. In the classic Final Fantasy XI. In the current one, they raised it to 99. A lot of people consider the point at which they raised the cap to 75 to 99 to be the place where it officially kind of jumped the shark. The modern Final Fantasy, or the current Final Fantasy XI, which was very late, like in the lifestyle of the game. They kept the cap at level 75 for a long time, and for a long time the philosophy seemed to be to keep all the content balanced and relevant. And then the moment they raised the cap to 99, they just kind of trashed all the old content, basically. And that's the point in which a lot of people kind of were, I guess, disillusioned with the game the way it was. Hey, thanks, Skittles. I feel so supported. I know, you haven't liked anything past Final Fantasy X, and this just happens to be one more than 10, so unfortunately, that would fit the pattern of ones that you don't like. Just 1 off of 10, huh? Man, so close on this one. Shame. Uh-oh, out of MP. The MP is right up. Uh-oh. Oh, it's resting time. Good luck, everybody. The shark was jumped for the series in Final Fantasy X 2. Yeah, I don't think there was any... I don't think it ever jumped any sharks. Yeah. I mean... Definitely, I do feel like there's a decline in the later ones. But 15 was a little bit better than 13. I liked some aspects of 15. I don't feel like any shark has been jumped yet. Not including MMOs. That's fair. You probably wouldn't like them, though, Skittles. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and guess. They started doing something different. I like that they do something different with every iteration. Well, I mean, they were already like doing lots of different weird stuff with like 7 and 8. Even, I mean, they've kind of always been. No, actually, what am I saying, dude? They've always been doing weird, different stuff with Final Fantasy. Even like starting with 2. 2 is the first one to like have weird, where they just went like in weird direction. Always been doing that. I don't think that X2 particularly marks that. X2 is not even like really that different relative to like a lot of others. X2 they basically just went back to the job system, but they just simply like made it more like they gave it like the window dressing of being like dresses, you know, dress spheres. But it's just the job system again. That's like one of the more normal ones in the later iterations. Oh. Right. Text. Time. Text. So it's damage. Text. Good thing I have tons of MP. Let's try to at least paralyze it. What? Why is he taking so much damage? It's crazy. Stop that. Is it poison doing that much damage? His haste was taken off? And I have no MP again. Uh-oh, this is a problem. Where'd it all go? Too much casting haste over and over. Uh-oh. Same with Persona. Final Fantasy has only been serious in the moment. I don't know. Well, I mean, I sort of agree with that. This felt less unified, but I do like that they're like mixing it up and doing all kinds of weird stuff. Like maybe trying to like make the games more action-based in the first place was a mistake. You think the latest one is the best one? Wow. I wonder. I feel like I'm probably not going to agree with that. Looks nothing like a phone. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Ever since Advent Children, they've been trying to like turn it into more action games and get away from turn-based. But like, if you look at Persona, it really shows that there's no reason to like get away from turn-based. People still love turn-based games if they're slick and well made. Well, X2 is not a mainline game, so... And, like, in terms of gameplay, it was very Final Fantasy-like. So I don't know if X2 is, like, an appropriate turning point. I don't know if that really makes sense. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. I think that, honestly, where they started to, like, maybe lose something was Final Fantasy X. Maybe. I think that, to me, like, the one thing that was, like, unifying all of them was, like, Uematsu soundtracks. Final Fantasy X was the first one where... He still does some of the music in that game, but it's like a 3-person soundtrack. And it, like, to me, that was always where something was kind of lost. Because Uematsu's music was the glue that, like, held everything together and made it feel like a Final Fantasy game. So to me, it's really Uematsu. Like, they've just been tossing different, like, composers, like, in and out. They can't find, like, a tone that's consistent anymore. Some of the soundtracks are still good, but overall they're not at the same level of quality. Like, they haven't been since the PlayStation 1 games. No, I mean, 10 was a really good game. I like 10 a lot. But but there was something a little bit missing with the music, though. There was something a little bit missing with the music in 10. Yeah, 11 is... Well, 11, like 10, Uematsu also did some of the music, at least for the original release. But a bunch of different composers worked on the original release, and then one of them, Mizuta, I think is his name, Naoshi Mizuta, or Mizuta, he ended up being, like, the main composer for the rest of the expansions. But he did an amazing job. Actually, like, it's because all the expansions were music done by him that
Final Fantasy XI does kind of have this cohesion to its music that other recent Final Fantasies don't have. But it's kind of its own thing. The music in Final Fantasy XI. Kind of its own thing. It's really good though. Like it's totally different from like what Uematsu was doing. But of all the composers who worked on Final Fantasy, like Sen, Uematsu, I think Mizuta from Final Fantasy XI has done like my favorite stuff. Oh hey Monocule, what's up? Hey, welcome to playing an MMO. Welcome to MMO time. Playing some Final Fantasy XI on a private server. Pretty cool. How are you doing? Oh yeah, Amano. You could argue that. I think that, what's his name? Nomura. I think that Nomura worked, his art style worked perfectly well for the Final Fantasies in the PS1 era at least. And the PS2 era. I like the stuff that you did. Him blinking characters, making me lose my cursor. Oh, I can't overwrite that one. Or use erase. I have to use erase. We were just talking about Final Fantasy. Being on my knees. I've been resting a lot. I get it. Toriyama and Sugiyama. Oh, Dragon Quest? Yeah. Yeah, Dragon Quest has done a much better job of keeping like a consistent art style, vision, tone. It's been way more consistent than Final Fantasy. But Final Fantasy has been more experimental, which is generally good. I like that about the game. Even when they are getting more action-based. I'm not sure about Final Fantasy 16. The jury's still out on that one, but even as they've been getting more action-based, they've remained interesting, at least. Like, they've never just copied Kingdom Hearts or anything like that, which they could have done. And Final Fantasy 15 was, like, really, like, its own battle system. Very unique. Maybe it didn't entirely work, but generally it was... Am I enjoying the game? Yeah, this is like one of my favorite all-time games. Like one of the only MMOs I would like really like. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I mean, the experience point parties in like, you know, Final Fantasy XI, which are just simply like camping somewhere, just killing the same monsters over and over again. You might say that it's repetitive, but I don't know, something about it is just fun. Just the element of teamwork and I don't know. They're all the same design. Nah, they're not all the same design. I don't agree anyways. Maybe they all have the same, like, basic facial structure, but they don't have the same design. Hair and clothes are part of design. Very important. Never played an MMO. I've tried some here and there. I generally tend to, like, not like them. I've always really liked this game. I get the feeling that I might have enjoyed some of the really early ones. Maybe like Ultima Online. I want to try Ultima Online one of these days. I think you still can. I don't know. I wonder what I would think of that. I don't really know. Did I just cast haste on myself? No. Huh. I don't think you're really missing a lot with MMOs, though. In my opinion. But some people really like them. Nah, I think you're exaggerating with that, Ancient Waste. I can't go with you on that. That seems like a big exaggeration. I like a lot of... I mean, honestly, I think the unit is like... She's a fantastic character design. And just a really good character. Yeah, I agree with Skittles on that. She's like one of the best. I mean, Final Fantasy X has got a lot of really good characters. Lulu is, unfortunately, a little bit one-dimensional, but her character design is awesome, at least. Riku is a great character. Wakka is a great character. I like Titus. I know it's supposed to be Titus, but I just like Titus better. I think Titus is ultimately a pretty good character as well. Even if he can be annoying. Auron is great. Dude, the whole cast. The whole cast of Final Fantasy X is awesome. It's one of the best casts in the freaking series. Great cast. In my opinion. Some may disagree. Better than Lightning or any other female Final Fantasy character? There's some other, I mean, yeah, maybe. There's some other really good ones, like Terra and Celis from Final Fantasy VI are really good. I think that the female characters from Final Fantasy VII are pretty good. I think the characters from Final Fantasy VII are good too, I would say. And Final Fantasy VIII, a little bit weaker, but I still like Rinoa. Quistis is a good character. I really like Quistis, actually. I like Selphie too. Selphie is also like a little bit thin as a character, but she is cute and likable, which is good. Speaking of which, like a character that nobody likes except for me, Final Fantasy 13, I like Vanille. I think Vanille is like secretly the best character, and very likable. I like her weird accent in the American one, even though it's just a localization choice that they made, but I think it works. A lot of people don't like her though for some reason. Lightning is alright. Like, Lightning is, she's a better character on paper than she ends up being. I don't know. I feel like there's something weird with the localization of 13 that somehow, like, hampers the likability of the characters. I don't know. I've always felt like something with the localization of that game. Maybe it was, like, I wonder how much of it is the localization and how much of it is just the writing. But the characters seem like they should be better than they are. But particularly like Snow and Hope. Hope is alright because he actually has character growth. Snow is just like, I get what they were going for with him, but I think that the problem with Snow is that he's specifically designed to appeal to Westerners, and that makes him particularly annoying. And then who's the other one left in 13? The Hunter girl? I don't remember her name. But she's cool, but she should be cooler than she is, I guess. The story in 13 is pretty weak. 7 is on your bottom list. Yeah, no, I think 7 is really good. I think it holds up. Yeah, he's voiced... You're talking about Wakka? Yeah. Some of the best voice work in like the whole series with Wakka. Man, that dude did such an amazing job with Wakka. Love that performance. So right here, I should probably just stay down and rest and just let them just go, because I need to get the MP back. It's more important. They seem like they're fine. You got some fine. Ace Cast is back, don't have the same exact fucking backstory. Yeah, but they don't have the same personality. Backstory is just one thing. It's all, and they don't exactly have the same. They all have the same origin, but there's more to the character than just backstory, though, right? Like personality matters a lot. Like Selphie and Quistis and Renoir are not all the same. I kind of like all three of those characters to a degree. I mean, you could say maybe Renoir is a little bit bland, but she works for the story. I like her. 7 is too damn good. So, yeah, I really like. Snow eventually becomes angsty. Yeah, I guess he does. I suppose. Didn't really work for me. 7 still is amazing to me. There's something about it. It has like a certain kind of magic, which I think a lot of it just comes from the soundtrack. Because, you know, I've talked before about how underrated soundtrack is when it comes to like how a story is perceived. Fuck. Not curse now. Wrong spell. I'm gonna look at chat in just 1 sec. I can look and check it again in about a couple seconds, maybe. Heal this person. And I need to rest. Oh, maybe I can look at chat now for a second. Garnet is good? Oh yeah, Garnet is a good character. She has some like growth. She's likable. She's got a good character design. She's got character growth. She's a good all-around package. She has a name change. The white mage look you like. Lion's Cook cast really good except for Amaranth. Yeah, I think I agree with that. I think that it is good. I'm not sure about Hate though. I don't know. It's been a while since I played that game. I only played it the one time when it was new. It's been a while. Aiko is really strange. The models. Isn't Skittles, is that because they were going for the super deformed look? Again? Like they had gone, like the 7 and 8, they did the more realistic look and then they went back to super deformed, so because it ended up with its, I mean it's also like, it's also, what's his name? Nomura. It's also Nomura doing that. Like, and... yeah, Freya's good. She's a good character. I agree. Interesting setup. 9 stream incoming. Dude, I think we're still owed that from Demo, aren't we? Aren't we still owed 9 stream from Demo? So you should do it. I do need to replay Final Fantasy 9 one of these days, for sure. Yeah, a lot of Final Fantasy games have good characters and good stories. Some are better than others. I think that some of the more recent ones are weaker. But I will say that, like, Final Fantasy 15 is a bit underrated. Like, in terms of, like, characters and story, Final Fantasy 15 is actually, like, really good. Like, Ignis is a really awesome character in Final Fantasy 15. They did a really good job of him. Ignis. I don't know, I like the characters in Final Fantasy 15 in general. Except for Prompto. Prompto is just annoying. Everybody else is good, because there's only 4 characters, but... You don't really get to know, like, the... What's his name? The girl who's his fiancé that much, which is kind of an issue. The time skip never bothered me. I only played the original release. Apparently they added a bunch of stuff. But the time skip never really bothered me. I thought it was interesting. Barely touched 15. Yeah, I liked it. I think 15 is worth touching. It's got a lot of things in it that are cool. But it does a lot of things wrong too, kind of. It's worth playing. I think I liked it a bit more when I first played it initially, but now, in hindsight, it wasn't that great. My haste rotation is like all over the place now. I don't know. Can't keep up. But I should probably be worrying more about debuffing than hasting anyway. Like every enemy, because it's costing it. It's costing the MP. And the buffs are so important. Yeah, it's waiting for Final Fantasy 8. Renoa was your first anime figure. Renoa's an awesome character design. I miss the days when a lot of cosplay conventions were Final Fantasy characters. I don't see that so much anymore. It was just nice because, like, man, Final Fantasy is just the best costumes. Oh. Her skin tone was off-color. Yeah, I've never been into collecting figures. Jennifer does have a shelf of them, but I just never really cared about collecting figures. Not worth it. I think it would be cool to have a couple, maybe, but, I don't know, yeah. Never really... I've always been more into, like, collecting practical things, like things that I will actually use. things for like decorations I've never really meant too much to me. Damn, I keep losing the target lock on the cloud because of his blinking. I'm sorry. Sorry if you died because of that. It's tough. Is there a mod for, like, not losing target? I don't think there is. I don't think there's anything you can do about that, right? If they blink a lot. That's when, in case you don't know what I'm talking about, like, in this particular game, people swap gear a lot. And the characters blink. Anytime somebody switches gear, because you have different, like, you wear, like, different equipment has different things for, like different, different stats which help different spells, so you end up, like, switching a lot of gear, and every time they do it, it causes a blink, which makes you lose your target lock. So this makes me irrationally angry. I wish I could look at that right now. Oh, dude. I guess we need Protect and Shell. Protect and Shell again. For owning the Final Fantasy VI soundtrack. I remember Parasite Eve was one of the first game soundtracks one of the first and last game soundtracks like I ever bought. You could get some Japanese like anime and like video game soundtracks in like Tower Records downtown, I think. Just like a couple. And I bought like the Parasite Eve one. And still have that somewhere. Like on CD, you know? But I think that's the only game soundtrack I've ever owned. I kind of wanted to get more, but, you know, nowadays they just, you know, just download the MP3 for everything. Oh, it looks like we might be stopping soon. We might be stopping our party soon. Oh yeah, Zophar's domain. The game music, like in particular, well, Zophar's domain was always really good for the emulation, but yeah, the game music one. Well, I always just used like I would get the music from other places, but the thing that was awesome, and I discovered this like not that long ago, like maybe like a couple of years ago, is that Zophar's domain, with in their music section, they have music from like all these really obscure like Japanese game soundtracks, including like PC 88 and 98 music, all this stuff, portable, all kinds of portables. They have so much music, it's crazy. A lot of music that you can't like find anyplace else. Really good. But I found some soundtracks that I've been like looking for like for ages. Oh, I guess the party's ending. I guess it's ending. Oh, guys, are you sad that this exciting level up party is gonna be ending? It's a game soundtrack from vinyl? That's pretty cool. The packaging is like one of the best parts of those, yeah. Okay. Keyboard's not working. Jewel cases or last century.
I'm asking them if they want to be teleported. I'm going to teleport my friends to another location. With my white mage power, I'm using the power of teleport. Get excited! This exciting teleporting action is happening. Wow. Teleportation. Cool off. Teleporting action. I don't know what Deep Silver was thinking when they did that ad. Deep Silver. The older brother in Malcolm in the Middle is named Francis. Wait, is that a quote? That's just a statement of fact. It is. That's one of them. And there was also Reese and Malcolm, because he was in the middle. And Dewey was the little brother. I know all. And then their mother's name was Lois. It was Lois. And Dad's name, played by Bryan Cranston, was Hal. Before he became a drug dealer, he was Hal on Malcolm in the Middle. That was a good show. Remember that? Back when there was like good, funny, creative shows on TV? That was awesome. Now I'm telling the people that I'm streaming and the link show. I'm very excited by that. Lowest common denominator. I don't remember that particular one. Good. Let me just sell some of this crap I have. What? What is this? Tough with colorful hair? I can't sell this? Dude. No entries. I'm gonna sell it for 1,000 gil. I don't know what it is. And the Dioramites? Let's put it for 12,000. What's that? How this stuff that's like never been sold in the history of this private server? Like nobody sold that? Here I am in my hometown of Bastok, one of the 3 starter towns in Final Fantasy. Look, check out this town, guys. Look at it. It's like a real town and everything. Look at all the town. Look at all the town that's around here. Plenty of town. Let's take a tour of the town. Let's just take a tour of the tour of Bastok. Sandoria for life, yeah. I like the music in Sandoria. I like the accordions. That was the town I started in, like, when I first played back in 2003 with Sandoria. The reason I decided to do Bastok on this private server is because it's the one town I had never started from.
All three of the towns have really good music, actually. That's right, skills. Alright, here's the platform you can walk under. That's very exciting. Over here, you have the stairs that go down to like an alley. Look at that. And then over here, it's very exciting. Look, it's the inn. You can go in the inn, and there's beds. Look at this. Whoa. Look at these beds. Real beds. There's Griselda. She runs the inn. You can talk to her, and you can buy meat. You can buy meat from Griselda. See, and juice, meat and juice and water. But I already have meat, so I don't need to buy any meat. And then if you go down here and you walk along this like alley, you can go to the Alchemy Guild. Where all the Galka live. Galka are like a race in Final Fantasy 11 of... Basically, they're just big dudes. They're like just big dudes with tails. See how they have like dinosaur tails? Pretty interesting. Quote, dudes. Over there is the mines. The mines of Moria. Not really, that's from Lord of the Rings. The Zerun mines, where you can mine stuff. You can mine ore. Skittles, you like to mine ore, right? You go in there and you can mine ore. Well, we're not going to do that. But nobody mines in there because you don't get the good ore. You gotta go like to the mines of Guskin to get the good ore. You know about that, Skittles. You gotta go to the... They call it a mine? A mine. Enemy mine. What mine is yours? Let's go to the next section of the town. These stupid plugins right now. How do I show those plugins? If I can get this text off the screen. What is that again? Status timers? Duration? I think it's duration. Unload duration. Oh, yes! It works. Okay, that's... This other one, we'll just move it up here. How much text there is on the screen already? You got the chat, you got 2 chats, then you got the stream chat, all the chats. This is the goldsmithing guild. This is where you can like buy jewelry. Oh, I forgot. I can put this on that can move faster. Plus, look, now I have cool shades. Whoa. Here's some more houses. Look at the houses. There's a river, there's houses. Town's got everything. One dwarf yet in Moria who still draws breath. They have a cave troll. Are we used to do Lord of the Rings now? Over here is the auction house. Keyboard. Messing up. And then in there's the residential zone. That's where you can go to your Mog house and you can like talk to your Mog. Do you have interest in the Amazon Lord of the Rings series? No. No. Even if I wasn't just not watching any modern things at all right now. The most expensive so ever? Are you serious? Well, now I'm gonna have to check it out briefly. No, it's like based on the Silmarillion, right? The problem is there's so many problems. First of all, it's by like it's an original story basically. Like it's based on the Silmarillion, but like they're gonna have to have people write it. It's not. They're not actually like taking the story from the books, so that means it's gonna suck. Oh, this is the Blacksmith Guild. Now we're in the Metalworks. Look, guys, it's the Metalworks. This is where they work on metal. You want to see Sid? Oh, we could check out Sid. Sid is like right up here. His office is right up there. Let's go take a look at Sid. Yeah, it's gonna be terrible. Maybe I'll take a look at it. I don't know. I guess I'm a little bit curious. Wait for the elevator. Where's the elevator? There it is. Oh, it's gonna be based on the movie franchise? Oh. I don't like the sound of that either. Yeah, I kind of don't like those movies anymore. I kind of liked them at first, but going back to rewatch them recently, I just decided I just don't like them anymore. The Peter Jackson ones. I wish I did. I just don't like the way he did them. Orlando Bloom is now Orlando Wilted. Orlando Bland. Orlando Bland. Alright, here's Sid. Look, guys, it's Sid. He's like, this is his office. See, look, he's got books, and he's got a globe, and some random machinery. Here, let's talk to Sid. Hey, Sid! I've heard good things about you. It seems you're quite the adventurer now. I have a job for you. Well, it's not a mission, just a personal favor. There's a tavern in the Port District called the Steaming Sheep Restaurant. I want you to go see if the matron there needs any help. And if she does, could you try to help her? Of course, I will reward you for your services. Look at that, I just got a quest that I never even bothered to get. Look at that, guys. How exciting. Very exciting. You like the first trilogy? Yeah, well, I mean, everybody hates The Hobbit, but I don't like the first trilogy anymore. I don't. I've decided I don't like it anymore. I kind of liked it with reservations when it was new. It does have some good music. Off-putting. Well, I agree with that. There's lots of things wrong with those Hobbit movies, but man, I don't know. I think if you go back and watch those the Lord of the Rings movies, like some of the same things wrong with the Hobbit movies are kind of wrong with the Lord of the Rings movies too. Like everything is overdone, everything is over dramatized, every single moment has to be big. There's too much like, I mean, and I'm talking about the Lord of the Rings trilogy movies. There's some parts where like they just like do dramatic slow-mo where it almost seems like a joke. It's so overdone. Like the part where in the Mines of Moria where like Frodo gets stabbed by the orc and he's like, oh, because you know they want to milk the drama that you think that he's like just been stabbed by an orc and he's dead, but he's really wearing the mithril, so he's fine. But do you remember that part? And he gets stabbed by the orc and he's like, oh, and then it goes to slow-mo and he's like, oh, and then like everybody is like, oh, Frodo, and then it goes back to him and he goes, oh, in slow-mo, and then everyone's like, oh no, Frodo, and then it goes back to him like a third time. And the more slow-mo, and he's like, ah! That is not an exaggeration. That's exactly how it's portrayed in the movie. Like, that is what you call overdone. Thorin? Yeah. I mean, the Hobbit movies are even worse. I only saw the first one and I didn't really enjoy it, and I'm never gonna see the other two. I was curious about the smog scene. I watched a clip of that on the YouTubes because I love that scene in the cartoon and in the books, but I thought maybe like that would at least be cool. But no, it's awful. Like the way they do it is terrible. It doesn't even help that Smog is played by Cumberbatch, whatever. He's a very good actor. He's like, it's a good casting for that dragon, but it's just terribly done. Man, Jackson should just go back to making zombie movies. That's what he's good at. Anyway, this right here is the spell shop. Guys, if you're ever in Bastock and you want to buy magic spells, I recommend you go to this magic shop and you buy some magic spells. Let's go take a look at the forts. Gindar! Yeah. You have a proto emote? Oh, good. You guys have not bad moments. Well, they do that in the book, and it's fine. I'm just saying, like, the way it's done makes it seem so overly dramatic as to be ridiculous. Yeah, he does that way too much, Skittles. That's one of the things that really annoys me about the way he did those Lord of the Rings movies. Oh, it's funny you should mention that, Mr. Leo. I was just talking about that game, how I kind of wanted to play that. I kind of want to stream that, and Skittles was like, "Are you serious? Maybe I must have misheard you, Flip. Did you say you want to stream the Super Nintendo Lord of the Rings movies? You know those movies are games, I mean. I'm sorry, they're games. There's one game. I must have misheard you, Flip." And I was like, "No, I know that it's terrible. I mean, I did play it. I played through it, but I only played it in an emulator. I want to play through it on stream, for real." Anyway, right here we have the airship. I think I can actually use the airship now. I think I'm high enough rank to actually use the airship. Let me check. Yeah, let's board the airship. The airship has really cool music in this game. People don't use it a lot because it's quicker just to teleport places, but it is actually pretty cool. The entire weekend trying to find Gapper's glasses. Yeah. It's a very, like, obtuse game. It's sort of... The weird thing about it is it's sort of intended to be like a multi-tap game, so you're intended to play with 4 other people. But if you play just by yourself, then the AI controls the other hobbits. Like, by the end of the game, you get the entire fellowship. You have, like, 10 characters that are controlled by AI, and it does not work very well at all. They just tend to get themselves killed. That's one problem with the game. The other... Yeah, Pippin dies immediately. The other problem is that... the game, like, the level design is just essentially like a series of, like, lots of really big, long, out-of-control, copy and paste mazes. Like the... What do they call it? The Barrow Downs is, like, pretty crazy. Yeah, the caves at the beginning are, like, pretty crazy. Truly awful game. I don't think it's a truly awful game. Right now I'm just talking about the bad things. The AI is hard to deal with. The copy and paste mazes, especially the Mines of Moria, is absolutely ridiculous if you ever, like, just look at the map. It's insane, it's ridiculous. But the music is awesome. The game has really cool atmosphere. And it looks nice too. It's a nice looking game. I like that it actually uses portraits from the animated movie, which is, like, easily my favorite Lord of the Rings media, like, movie or yeah, I love the animated, like, the Boschke animated Lord of the Rings. It uses portraits from that movie, and that to me is awesome. You might see me play it. Yeah, I mean, I want to play through it. We'd have to make maps. See how wrong he is. Like, what am I wrong about? I just gave you, like, a list of, like, all the things that are bad about the game. It's kind of a drag to play. I don't think it's a good game. I never claimed it was good. I just kind of want to play it anyway. I want to try. I don't know. I mean, like, maybe we would get sick of it. Maybe halfway through the Mines of Moria, we would just like get sick of like all the copy-paste mazes. Complain all the time about games that copy-paste to create fake content and not think it. I am complaining about it. Did you not just Skills? Did you not just hear me complaining about it? I am complaining about it. It's a problem. Yeah, it's the worst thing about the game. Maybe, unless like either that or the AI. But it has really cool atmosphere, Skittles. Yeah, I wish that the level design were better. The atmosphere is so cool. I want to play it. Basically all it is. But the atmosphere is so cool. The music, like when you're like in the caves, it's so well done. The music, the atmosphere, the sound effects, the sound design. I don't know. It's one of those games that don't misunderstand me. I'm not at all saying it's good. I think it's unfortunately kind of a bad game. But I'm saying I want to play it anyway. Because I just find something about it intriguing. It is a monotonous slog. It is. That is just absolutely correct. But I want to play it anyway. Skittles, like, do you understand now? I agree. It's monotonous. It's a monotonous slog. I want to play it anyway. I want to try. I don't know. I want to try to play through it on stream. See how long it'll take. I'm not gonna try to convince me not to play it. Sometimes you want to play games that have problems, but there's something about it that is intriguing, and you want to play it anyway. I mean, part of it is just because I love the Bashki Lord of the Rings. It's also not necessarily that long, because it's only basically the caves, the Barrow Downs, and Mines of Moria. The Mines of Moria are ridiculously long, but it's not that long of a game. So it might not be that bad if we go into it making maps. You have to make maps or use maps. We might just use, I don't know, we could just use the maps online too. A monogamous slog? That's pretty funny. That's a good joke, Asian Waste. Gills, do you appreciate Asian Waste joke? Playing off of the words that you used? It's pretty good. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't know. I've always wanted to play through that game. I do want to play it through it. I'll probably just end up rating it I think I have it rated a 3 or a 4 on my sheet. I think probably a 3, and I doubt if it would change. Yeah, just chilling by the docks. It's very realistic. We're just waiting for the airship to arrive. Oh, we got 3 minutes Earth time. 1 hour game time. Here, let's just have a seat. Let me pull out my chair so we can have a seat. Come on, keyboard, what the fuck? Fucking keyboard? I'll have a seat. Let's have a seat by the docks. We're just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for the airship to show up. One of the cool things about this game is, or these kind of older MMOs, is when they make travel more of an event. I like the idea that you just kind of wait for the airship. I mean, the idea is that it takes so long to actually walk to the other cities that it's actually quicker to do this. But a lot of people will just use teleports. Eventually, people figured out that they could just pay other players to teleport them to places they want to go, because only the white mage can teleport. So you have to have a white mage leveled a certain amount to be able to teleport around. They also have outpost warps. You can warp to outposts if you've delivered supplies to them. But yeah, I would still take the airships in the old version of the game. If you're like me, the way you play MMOs, I draw anyway. I can just sit here and draw, and I'm essentially not wasting any time, because a lot of times when I play these kind of MMOs, you know, I'm just doing something else anyway. Drawing or streaming now. Now I'm streaming. I can be drawing right now. Let's see. I gotta work on my next page. I've got so many pages to do. Sure. Oh, that's in 8 minutes. Just about. How early? Okay. Hey guys, check out my shirt today. Oh, do you recognize this t-shirt? Oh, who's this? Look who it is. Who likes my shirt? Let's get a close-up of this shirt. Check out this cool t-shirt. Oh, who wants to consult Manuel? Anybody? There's no Manuel for Final Fantasy XI. You just have to play it. Look, the airship has arrived. Oh, I'm very excited. Let's get on the airship. There we go. The Poverty Shark shirt. I have that too. I have both of them. I have the Poverty shirt. I have that. I have that shirt somewhere. I've worn it on stream before. Here we are on the ship. I need to wait for it to take off. Alright, Mr. Leo. I'm gonna be wrapping up with the city too. We're just gonna ride the airship real quick. Videomation stream is one of your favorites ever. Yeah, that's... You know, that stream was actually before Fliptendo. Because we haven't even got the Videomation on Fliptendo yet. It's actually like quite a long time ago. That was a good one. You made a mate tag. That was a good one. Let's look at my different outfit. Alright. Here's my Republic Bastock outfit. Here's my standard cloak with slight magic regeneration. Good. I think there's a way to make the chat disappear. I don't remember though. Print screen. That's just for screenshot. Scroll lock. Oh yeah, scroll lock. There we go. And I also have this, my evasion and like combat gear for when I fight enemies. Cool outfits. Wow. Between Nasomi and Fliptendo? I don't know. I don't think so, because when did Nesmania end? Didn't it end in 2017? It's actually been a while now. I believe that Nesmania ended in 2017, and Fliptendo would have started... The airship music is so good. Fliptendo would have started... Was it 2019? Or 2018? Let's see. Because this year we're in the 600s. Last year we did 400 to 500. That was 2020. 2019 we would have done I guess 200 to 300. Yeah, 200 to 300, and then that was, and then 20. Wait, yeah. So 2020 was 400 to 500. 2019 would have been 200. It would have started in 2018, like November 2018. We did the first 100 games in like the first month, and then The next year was like getting through the 300s, I think. Here we are in the airship. Airship music's actually really good in this game. There's a bunch of different like ship themes. There's an airship theme, a ferry theme for the ferry, the boats, and then there's another ferry theme that they did when the expansion came out for going to the expansion area. That one's my favorite. But this one's really good too. It's like classic airship music. I think this was made by Uematsu. I think. Yeah. So, yeah, do I have that right, Skittles? I'm pretty sure that NES Mania ended in 2017, and I believe that Fliptendo would have started about the end of 2018. About a year afterwards. But... we did a bunch of NES games before we started Fliptendo. Like Videomation. There's a funny thing you can do on this airship. I'm assuming you can still do it in the private server, but you could do this in the actual, you know, Square server as well. Like, if you, I forget how it works, but if you like push up against this railing, like right about here, maybe at a bit of an angle, you can like walk, you can go over the edge. You can't actually fall off the ship, it won't let you because of invisible walls, but you can kind of walk up and along the edge, you can drop down there, and go to places that you're not allowed to go, and it's actually pretty easy to do. It's pretty easy to clip through. But, I don't know. Maybe they patched that at some point. I have no idea. Oh. Here we are on the airship. Pretty cool. I also have my, I have like about half of my white mage set. I still need to get the other parts of the white mage set, like the pants, but get that as well. Oh, and I have fishing gear and mining gear. There's the fishing gear, and there's the mining gear. See, look at that. Look at all this equipment I have, Skittles. You impressed? Very impressive. With the shades. Shades are the best. Sure. Sure. Yeah, sure, Flip. Whatever you say. Final Fantasy XI. The game. You ever wanted to experience what it was like back in the day when the game had less expansions and was more difficult? That's what they have, the private servers. It's what I'm playing on right now. Eden is like currently like the biggest, most well-developed of the servers by far. It's kind of a legacy one. They only go up to like the first 3 expansions, but they have a ton of content. They got a ton of people working on it, trying to make it as accurate as possible, which is difficult because even Square apparently lost the information. Like they lost track of a lot of information about like how the server used to be like, in old assets and stuff. So a lot of this stuff is kind of guessed and from memory, or based off of like old websites. But even those you can't fully trust 100%. But anyway, they did a really good job with it, with this private server. Overall, there's some like weird decisions that they've made. This is true for like every private server. There's a couple weird decisions here and there that like are not how I would have done it, but you know, overall pretty good. Anyway, we took the airship to, this is Juneau, which is the central city. If you look on the region map, you can see, here's a map of like the overall world. Like there's Sandoria, one of the starter cities. Down there's Bastock, that's where we just were. And that's Windhurst. And then this is Juneau, the central city of the world. And that's where like a lot of the quest type stuff and action happens around here. But this is for the original release. This is like Alaska, the Final Fantasy. That's for the original release. Like each new expansion like added like a new whole area. Some of the later ones got like really nice looking, really extravagant, like really amazing music. I hear that's the same for Final Fantasy 14, but I don't know. Maybe we'll go back and play it sometime. I'll give it another chance. Well, anyway, I do have to log out and be done with the stream. So I guess we'll do that now. If you go up here, you get to the garden area. It's got its own music too. Let me look to see who we can host. Who do we want to host?
You've been chosen. Defeat.
Well, we haven't had a chance to host Man Over Mars in a while, so I guess we'll go to him. Make sure I have that spelled right. Alright, well. Thanks for watching the stream. I'll be back soon, and we'll play more video games. Have a good night.